Well, the Meadows Carnival continues on this Saturday night, the Group 1 Australian Cup and the Group 1 Superstars. Another cracking night of greyhound racing, and I'm joined by Simone Fisher to once again preview the race. And Simone, what a night it's going to be.
Really looking forward to it, James. 2 Group 1 finals, the Superstars and of course the Australian Cup. Plenty of prize money on offer and looking forward to a terrific night of racing.
Exactly right. $250k to the winner of the Australian Cup and $155,000 overall stakes money on the Superstars. It's sure to be a breathtaking night. Well, let's get over now to the girls at Tab HQ. It's Georgia and Ali with a market update for the 2 big Group 1s.
A Tab market update.
Thanks very much, James. The Australian Cup is always one of the biggest nights of the year, and with only 2 favourites winning their heats, we see some new contenders. So Ellie, what's the latest markets?
Yeah, let's get stuck into the market now. So at number 1, we've got Cisco Rage at $8. Then we have 2 of the main fancies in box 2 and 3. That's Hostile at $4.50 and Quartz Bale at $3.90, set to jump in box 3. And then we have Luca Neville drawing box 4, currently $5, so it's looking very juicy. We've got a couple of roughies. Emery's at 23 and the outside of the field Recruitment at box 6. And number 7 is Samus Allen at $13, but the favourite for the 2015 Australian Cup is the Steve Collins chain Lamia Bale at $2.90 for box 8.
Looks like another great Australia Cup field, and Ellie, we also have the Superstayers.
That's right, there's no surprises that Space Star is the favourite at $1.55. Then we go into the second favourite, Lady Toy, paying $2.90. Nikki Fields in box 7 at $10. We have Luna Jinx paying $15, and the rest of the dogs at 23 to 1 or better.
And Ellie, tell us how one lucky punter can be off to a winning start by winning a $50 Tab voucher.
Georgia, it is too easy. All you have to do is Facebook or tweet Oz Cup Carnival. Tell us who will win the Oz Cup and the Superstars. For example, Space Star and Cisco Rage. Punters, it is too easy.
So Ellie, you'll be there on Saturday night?
Absolutely, I'll be there.
Well, punters, if you don't win the $50 voucher, you may still win Ellie's heart. So make sure you're trackside at the Meadows on Saturday night for a great night of greyhound racing.
Okay, there we have it. Thank you, girls. And I think Nip Quinn might have lost his job. Very well done. Okie dokes. Well, there we have it, the box draw and the prices as well for the Group 1 Australian Cup and the Superstars. We'll start with the Australian Cup. Lamia Bale, she's come up favourite $2.90. She's missed consistent.
She certainly has been the ultimate race dog, racing over a variety of distances of late, but the $4.99 early from box 8 will get her across the field, I think, James, and the $29.77 personal best overall.
She's very well drawn. I thought Samus Allen would come across. Samus Allen, give her a nice clear run. Hostile right there in the market as well at around the $5. He carved over first up from a break with a very impressive heat win.
He certainly was, but let's take a look at the replay, James, of Quartz Bale. Jumping from box 5, a 38-kilo chaser, a big run here and the fastest qualifier of the night.
Indeed, he seemed to step well, but he had a lot of room early. That's the query I have, whether or not he's going to get that room come final week this Saturday night. But look, Simone, his runner home was phenomenal. His section from the first straight to running home was just outstanding, and a 29.60 best of the night, that puts him in good stead for the final.
It really does. The only concern is Luca Neville on his outside with all that pace. And look, I spoke to Paul Stewart, the trainer, this morning, and Paul has the same concerns. He said the greyhound is boxed well for him from box 3, but he's just a bit worried from the 4 if it does jump particularly well, which we expect it will, and doesn't give him a lot of room to move. Being such a big frame dog, he said if he loses momentum, it's hard for him to regain his balance. Yeah. So he does need a little bit of luck early, but the time was no surprise with Quartz Bale. And having said that, James, I'm going to put him on top. I just think terrific run last start. It was his second look at the Meadows. And I'm going 3, Quartz Bale to beat number 8, Lamia Bale. I think she'll get a good run into the race with number 7, Samus Allen, who I've put in for 3rd. And then number 1, Cisco Rage. No surprises really there. I should have been awake up on Saturday night. But he jumped particularly well, but a strong chaser also. Has been in a couple of recent country cups. So my numbers, James, are 3, 8, 7 and 1.
And just touching on that last spark with Paul Stewart, how do you rate his confidence out of 100%, just chatting to him on the phone?
Oh, Paul's not an overly, exuberant person. He's fairly calm. I mean, he had Miata, so I think if he was ever going to get excited about a dog, it would be Miata. So Paul was very philosophical about it, I guess you could say, and he just said the concern is at box rise, but the time was no surprise.
Concern at box rise, that's the key, I think, Simone. Look, I just worry where he's going to find himself early, and as we saw in the heat, he had a lot of room early. I'm just not 100% sure he's going to get that in the final. And with that in mind, I'm going out wide. I'm going to number 7, Samus Allen, at around the $12 on the each way price. Terrific beginner, has had a couple of easy runs, a win at Shepparton recently. I'm going 7, 2, 3 and 1. For second, number 2, Hostile, I think he can improve Saturday night. I just continue to improve him in positions. I first had him about 5th or 6th when I was doing the form. He's now up to 2nd. By Saturday, he might be in front. Then number 3, Quartzbale, as you touched on, if he gets the clear run, he's a huge chance. And 1, Cisco Rage, Mr. Consistent, he'll be running a mighty race on Saturday night. So I'm going 7, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah, terrific final lined up for sure, and that $250,000 first prize. Wouldn't you love that?
Wouldn't you love that indeed? And well, talking of big prize money, the Group 1 Superstars, $155,000 in prize money overall. Terrific box draw on the market, showing Space Star is practically unbeatable. So my tips are 6, 1, 8 and 3. I think Space Star, only bad luck will beat him. From number 1, Lady Toy, I think she's the obvious danger if something was to happen to a Space Star early. Then number 8, Bex, I think he's a terrific place bet, followed by 3, Blinkers On. I'm going 6, 1, 8, 3, Simone.
So my tips are almost the same, James. I'm going 6, Space Star to beat Lady Toy, 8, Bex, a big run from that chaser, and number 2, Berry Blitz, who has never been unplaced at the Meadows. So that wraps up my tips and the preview, James, but looking forward to a terrific night of racing Saturday night, a huge night. Hopefully the weather's a bit kinder to us.
Yeah, a whole lot kinder than what it was on a heat night where the rain came tumbling down. Don't forget the GRV competition as well, the winner of both the 2 Group 1s. What a night it's going to be. Group 1 Australian Cup, Group 1 Superstars get to the Meadows this Saturday night.